Testing.
Testing.
Is this thing on?
Hey, is this thing on?
Hello there.
Coming to you.
Live.
We're on location.
On location. A mysterious location.
And somehow it sounds, the mics have been sounding pretty good.
I know.
Well, we'll see.
See how that sounded.
All right.
Okay. Hi, Charlotte.
Good day, Madeline.
We're back
With another episode of the Sports Gossip Show.
Ding.
Wow. Oh, that was like a little notification.
That did kind of sound like a little iMessage notification.
I loved it.
Apple, hire me. I'll do some dings.
Yeah, well, we do, speaking of companies,
Yes,
we have some company news.
we do.
And you're our shareholders.
And you deserve to hear company-related news first because you have a vested interest in the success of the Sports Gossip Show cinematic universe.
You know what? You could even call this a board meeting.
Kind of is.
You could call this a mini board meeting at the top of the show. We're going to do a real show, don't worry. Our news is that we are leaving The Athletic.
Yes.
We are so grateful to them for this past year. And don't worry, the show will go on, folks.
The show will go on. Like Charlotte said, truly so grateful to the team at The Athletic. We couldn't have done it without them. We've had some really incredible things happen this past year.
We went to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
We were invited to Podcast Road. We were one of 8 shows at the NBA Finals.
That was very cool.
And yeah, we're really excited for what's ahead.
Yes.
Have some very cool, exciting plans in the works that as shareholders, we can't be giving away the information before it's time.
Company secrets.
Yeah, well, you got to
Tease in the biz, folks.
That's maybe our biggest tease in the biz.
Yes. No, I think it is. No, but it's true. We are very excited for what's to come. The show will continue. Do not worry. We will be analyzing all the compressed flowers until microphones don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. You can't get rid of us.
You can't.
We're like cockroaches.
No, the show will
The
continue.
show will go on.
Yes.
And, we always talk about PR on this show, so got to be honest with all of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, so, let's do a show.
Let's do a show. On that note, we have a very exciting episode. We have a couple quick things to get to first that are not as exciting as the main topic, which is all of the athlete weddings you may have missed over the summer.
Yes.
We will get into a NFL team owner was arrested this week on some charges. There was a very controversial Callaway golf ad with Good Golf we will be talking about that is really horrific. Before we get into all of the compressed flower analyses that we have to do.
Analyses. By the sea. Analyses.
Oh, and we're still at our undisclosed location in Maine.
Yes.
We've got the sun shining, probably have a little shade on us, and that's just nature for you.
It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. If anything looks a little funky, it's because we're outside.
Yeah, I even brought a sun hat.
And if you're listening and you hear the clanking of sailboats' halyards against the mast.
Is that what that is?
Seagulls, yeah.
A halyard?
A halyard is what you use to raise the sail.
Oh.
And so it stays slack when the sail is not raised. And so it has a gentle little clang against the mast
subtle.
of the sailboat.
It's like ASMR.
It is. I said to Madeline we could just do a whole podcast with like the sounds of the sea and not talk.
That sounds amazing.
it might be
well, you can hear some little...
Yeah, it's nice. And we don't know if the microphones are picking any of this up. But we're having a lovely time.
We're having a great time. Yes.
Yes, we are.
All right.
All right. Well, let's do it.
Let's get into it. So our first quick thing is 49ers owner Jed York was arrested in Ohio this week for allegedly engaging in prostitution. He was charged with suspicion of engaging in prostitution, but that was later downgraded to a disorderly conduct charge. I'm no attorney, but sure.
We're not lawyers.
And he was also charged with possessing criminal tools. I did see an article from The Athletic. They clarified that could potentially be related to the phone he used to communicate to allegedly book these services.
Okay. Apparently he responded to an ad on what is referred to as a known prostitution website using the name Joe. He was arrested in East Palestine, Ohio at a mobile home park. And they used an undercover advertisement to set up a meeting with him.
Yep.
And I have a lot of questions. Mostly, how did they know he was up to something?
That is my question.
Something has to have happened before.
Yes.
You're not just like, let's see if the 49ers coach will fall for this.
Right.
I mean, owner. The 49ers owner.
No, it's true.
What I mean?
Yeah, what? Yes. That is, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, how did they even catch? Was there a tip in Ohio?
Maybe.
I think he's from Ohio. So is this a known pattern of behavior, perhaps? And they were like, we want to get him on something to have a big win for our police department with a buzzy arrest?
I mean, maybe, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, I'm like, it just goes to show these guys, York negotiated a price with the officer who was posing as a woman for $160 for 1 hour of, quote, full service, do we say
Eggsexual activity?
Sexual activity in case there are children in the car. I
Yeah.
don't know. Sometimes I don't know what we're doing here. I'm like, I don't know who this is.
What words we can say and what we can't say.
But basically, it's like when Bob Kraft was arrested at Orchids of Asia on the, prostitution charges. It's like these guys have so much money. They can really get anything they want.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm just like, maybe... I mean, men will do anything but go to therapy, I guess.
I know. Well, and I believe he also was going through a divorce or had recently filed for divorce. So that was something in the background here. I wonder, I'm like, is there someone who is his enemy who's like, they tipped off the police department to get a charge against him?
I mean, not to go full galaxy brain, but who's the 49ers' main rival? I don't know. Seahawks?
Well, you know what I was thinking about? It's because this is not the first offseason controversy that has happened with the 49ers.
No.
The coach.
We didn't even talk about
We never even talked about it. It was, I think, when you were sick. I don't know what happened.
Sure, I've been sick for 2 months.
Charlotte's been sick. We haven't talked about it.
Before we recorded this, I went to the ENT.
She did, but
everything's fine. My nose looks good.
That's great.
Not to brag.
That's great. You got a clear nose, clear eyes, full hearts.
Clear nose.
Clear.
Clear.
No, but the head coach was involved in that car accident that they covered up.
Yeah.
It was like no information came out. So what's going on within the 49ers organization?
I don't know. You know how they say that there's that weird piece of land near the practice facility that players were like, we're tearing our ACLs because of the radiation.
Right.
I don't believe that. That's not true. But maybe there's something. Maybe there's something else in the air.
Maybe there's something in the water.
Maybe there's too much tech.
Maybe. Yeah, that could be. Too many Wi-Fi.
5G.
There's nothing else to say on that topic.
All right, let's move on.
All right. Moving on.
Callaway Golf and in other bad men news.
Yes.
There's been all this stuff with the WNBA and these former NBA players who really weren't good trying to play, saying they're declaring as women. We're not talking about that because we're just so sick of it and don't want to give those guys oxygen. So if you're like, why aren't you talking about it? It's because kick rocks.
They don't deserve a bigger platform than they're already getting.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
So we're going to instead talk about this Callaway Golf ad.
Oh my God.
What's going on here?
Well, Callaway Golf apparently collaborated with Good Golf.
Which, sure.
I think is another company on a driver or a cover. They did a collaboration anyways. Doesn't matter.
Good Golf.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like the male version of Dairy Boy.
Well,
Paige Lorenz is influenced, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, their website. If you go to their website, it kind of energetically feels a little bit like that.
I mean, I'm saying that without really.
They did do a collaboration with Mountain Dew. So just would like to point that out. Anyways, they collaborated with Callaway Golf and they released an ad where a golfer is pushing a woman to the ground and says, "Don't touch my new driver."
Yeah.
Not just like a tap, and that wouldn't be okay either. Fully shove aggressively onto the ground.
Yeah, she's reaching for a driver out of a golf bag, and that's when he decks her. I mean, they show her falling to the ground on her back and her head almost hitting the ground.
Yeah.
And then he leans over her. I don't know. Sorry. That's a seagull. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it sounded like it was laughing at us.
There's multiple laughing at us.
That amazing kid who does the bird calls. That was an American gull.
We're keeping it in.
Keeping it in. Yeah, so it's basically, and then he stands over her. I mean, it's horrifying.
It's really horrific. And I think before we get into, of course, the PR response from Callaway and Good Golf about this, I want to know how... Is something funny?
What's up?
What's up?
Why is this bird laughing at us?
God. No, but how many people had to approve this ad? I mean, even if it's a small company and a small team, there was a brief presumably made, a script, a production company hired to film this. There were golfers involved, creative team involved, marketing involved, PR's probably involved, and they all saw this and said, yeah, this is a good idea.
Yeah, this is one of those things where it's like, feels like it would be a parody from Veep, if Veep were about golf. Do you know what it was?
Yes.
It's like this is simply feels like it should be outside the realm of possibility because anybody would look at this and be like, well, we probably shouldn't have a man shoving a woman to the ground over a golf club. And yet all of those steps just kept happening, which I'm also like, is this an example of leadership, of not fostering an environment where people below leadership feel that they can speak up to something?
I was going to say that. Because that could have been that there were people like, why would we do this concept? This isn't going to work. And they felt uncomfortable to say anything about it. That's definitely possible.
So, I don't know. The PR response, I mean, it's whatever. Last week, Good Golf and Callaway posted a video to promote a co-branded driver. While the video was produced by Good, it was approved by Callaway prior to posting. That approval should never have happened. Mistakes were made, and we were taking the matter very seriously. Which, like, I don't know. Don't use the passive. Mistakes were made is like a meme. That's a joke.
You should say here, this ad is horrific. We are so sorry that this even was brought to the light of day, was even published.
Yeah, this statement is from the Callaway CEO, Chip Brewer, who's, sounds like a CEO of a golf company.
Yeah.
Chip Shot.
Yeah.
He was born for this.
He was.
So, and then, because he goes on to say, like, if your name is on a statement and you say mistakes were made.
Yeah.
It's like, why even release a statement?
Right.
Say, I messed up as the leader of this company.
Yeah. Yeah. Even if, sure, maybe you didn't see this ad because it was it doesn't matter. You got to take full responsibility and accountability as the head of the company.
Yeah. And then he goes on, I want to make it clear we sincerely apologize for the video. Content was inappropriate, does not reflect our values. To be clear, we are unequivocally against discrimination, domestic violence, or threatening behavior of any kind. And I feel like if you have to say that in response to an ad, let's just take a beat.
Well, right.
Take a beat.
Come up with a better statement.
Think hard about your company, your mission, your vision, your values.
Yeah, like that. Is there a culture at these companies that sort of behavior is okay anyway? So they thought it was funny in an ad? Because that is a whole different conversation.
It's kind of mind-boggling.
Yeah, it's really crazy that, to your point, in 2026 you can still get a Veep-like storyline that is the reality. It's not fiction.
No.
Ugh. Horrible.
Anyway, so on that note, let's go to some fun little stuff.
Yes. Let's pivot.
There are a lot of weddings.
There were a lot of weddings we didn't talk about.
Oh, wait.
And engagement. What?
You're right.
What?
Because in my head, when we were putting this together, I was like, even though we already talked about Donovan Mitchell and Tyrese, we didn't. You made two great reels about them.
Yeah, you can follow us on Instagram at Sports Gossip and TikTok at Sports Gossip Show to see more of those in real time. Yeah, I did those when we were out.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I got to do a quick response.
Amazing initiative.
Oh,
I loved them. But that's why I was like, we talked about it. But we just talked about it with each other.
Yeah, got to do things for our shareholders.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
So Donovan Mitchell, star for the Cleveland Cavaliers, married actress and singer Coco Jones in a really beautiful ceremony. They got married on August 1st at a private residence in New York State.
He is from
Not
New
in
York.
the city, in the state.
Okay.
Let's look at some of these photos.
Let's do it.
I'm just scrolling. Are you just scrolling on Vogue?
Me too. What's weird is this one is not behind the paywall.
Oh, I don't know what's going on there.
Okay.
We're having some paywall issues, Vogue. But whatever.
It's fine.
Anyways, I would like to look at photo 15. 15 of 64, please, with her bridesmaids. Because in photo 15 of 64, if you were scrolling on Vogue or if you're watching on YouTube, you will see the image. Probably.
Probably.
Probably. But it shows her posing with her bridesmaids standing in front of what was the altar, which is the first indication of not only the shape of the arch situation, but also the flowers.
Yes. Wait, I'm not looking at the right picture. Oh, that one.
That one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think, well, one, and I said this in that little quick review, the arch shapes, it's 3 rounded columns, I guess you could say, but they're more modern and they're like, they look like rainbows, really thin rainbows that I would draw on my school planner.
The only way I can describe it is like really tall gravestones, which I don't.
You know, they are kind of,
like,
they're shaped like that.
It's like if you photoshopped, you just pulled a gravestone up. They're beautiful, don't get me wrong. I just don't know. I literally don't know what else shape that is.
I feel like that's like a cartoon.
Yep.
You know?
Bugs Bunny is underneath.
No, that's what I'm picturing. Not. I also, and I said this in the video, they kind of remind me of a Canva template.
Ah, yes.
Like that you would turn them sideways and it would be like roller disco party, work retreat, 70s disco template.
Yeah.
And they're like red and brown and orange. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. And here's the thing. What we both just said sounds negative.
No.
They look great.
No, they look good. I've never seen this shape before.
I haven't
We're
either.
really seeing, as I think you said this a couple weeks ago, we are seeing innovation in the shapes at these weddings.
We are.
Shapes that we've never seen before. We're also seeing,
you know what I'll say?
What?
You know what I'll say? We're seeing innovation in compression.
Yes.
Because if you look at these flowers, I would have a hard time arguing that they're not compressed in the traditional sense of how we have meant it.
Right.
However, there is so much dimension to them. There's so many different kinds of flowers. There are different colors and they're sculptural. We're seeing a lot of innovation in the sculptural compressed flower space.
Yes. In the way that the compressed flowers are shoved in there.
Just shoved in. Because that's what, when we mean compressed flowers, think of like a ball made out of roses.
Right.
That's like
that's the most extreme
compression.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of really beautiful orchids.
Yes.
And you don't see that all that often.
No, you don't. And I do like, they kind of use like a dusty rose pink kind of color on some of the flowers, which also we haven't seen that much of.
No, I love it.
So I give this like I'm going to give it a 7. I don't remember what I said in the video, so if I said something else, oh well.
Yeah. I have
7?
a hard time now with our compression scale because what we're seeing is sort of different.
Yes, it's different. It's like we need to invent a new...
This is a new category.
This is maybe a new category.
You know what?
What?
I think there's compressed and then there's sculptural.
Yeah. And then there's also sculpturally compressed.
Yeah, what do you think these are?
I kind of feel like these still feel compressed to me. Because then there's loosey-gooseys.
You let them breathe.
I feel like these would be sculpturally compressed if I was to give them a stamp.
Yeah, same.
So, no, very pretty. Donovan Mitchell wore an all-white tux. Obviously, Coco Jones wore a beautiful white gown. They look stunning.
I like the chandelier.
Wait, where's the chandelier?
There's a really nice chandelier.
Let me see.
It's photo 20 out of 64.
It's like we're playing bingo. Row B.
Seriously.
Yeah. Whoa. See, that's sculptural.
Yeah. And I like that the flowers kind of mirror the chandelier. This is a holistic design process.
Yes.
I think.
I'm into this one. Okay. I'm into this.
Great.
Congrats.
And the wedding just looked fun.
It looked fun.
And the Knicks were there.
Yes.
And they had played the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals. And Donovan Mitchell, who's on the Cavs, is very close with Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart, and they were on the dance floor. And I just think there's something. Did we talk about this?
We talked about.
I'm having deja vu.
We talked about Jaylen Brown filming the video of Jalen Brunson.
Oh my God. What year is it?
No, but you were right. Jaylen Brown was there, and Jalen Brunson was also. The Jalen's were there.
Jalen's were there.
I don't know. Was Josh Hart there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Think.
Awesome.
No, he was.
He was.
We talked about this. Sorry. Anyway, I just like when you see it's like actors from different movies hanging out. I don't know.
Yes. It's like actors who were both nominated for Best Actor going on vacation together.
Now that's
Spotted in St. Bart's.
Now that's the That's the analogy I'm talking about.
That's the good stuff.
No, that's the good stuff.
All right, moving right along. Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Haliburton married his longtime girlfriend that he met in college, high school. High school? Wait.
College. Iowa.
No, but didn't they get... Okay, this is my sicko brain. Did he propose on the basketball court?
A lot of birds.
Nothing's funny right now, birds.
A lot of birds. He proposed on the basketball court at Iowa.
Oh, it was. Okay.
State,
All right. So they met in college, married his fiancée, Jade Jones. They got married literally, I think, the day before Donovan Mitchell and Coco Jones got married, which is kind of crazy.
Also, what if the overlap clearly they're not friends.
No, but I think
because then they wouldn't have been.
Yes, but I think there were some attendees of Tyrese's wedding who then went to Donovan Mitchell.
Wow.
Correct me if I'm wrong, shareholders, but I think Taylor Rooks made it to both.
Oh, yes, she did.
Yeah, and I'm sure other people did.
Very impressive.
Yeah, very impressive.
I think just because I don't like traveling that much, I'd probably pick one.
Whose would you pick?
Donovan Mitchell.
I think I'd pick Donovan Mitchell too.
No
shade to Tyrese.
No shade to Tyrese. I
think
I'd pick Donovan
Me
Mitchell.
too. Me too. Well, they got married in Texas.
Tyrese does seem funny and nice, though.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say, though.
I just want to see the Knicks on the dance floor.
What we did miss if you went to Tyrese Haliburton's wedding was 50 Cent performed.
Yeah.
Which, that's a pretty cool surprise.
That's a cool surprise.
That's like a My Super Sweet 16 episode surprise.
If you were, literally, because he's been around for me.
Yeah.
If you were a basketball player and you could have anybody pop up for a surprise musical performance.
Okay, and I'm a basketball player now. I don't know, like Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool. Or Outkast.
Oh.
Outkast. I'm from Atlanta. Outkast.
I don't know.
Because they are good with a band, too.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Andre could play the flute, maybe.
Yeah. Ooh.
As you walk down the aisle.
Oh.
Andre 3000 on the flute.
Heck yeah.
I'd want Prince, but he's dead.
Oh.
So.
R.I.P. Well.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyways, so if you click on the first link and scroll through to the fourth photo, 1, 2, 3, 4, they are kissing in front of an arch, which this is, I would say, a very traditional presentation of a compressed flower.
Madeline, this is vintage compression.
Vintage.
This is, I've missed
this. This is old school, baby.
I don't know. Look, I don't want to toot our own horn. I don't want to say it's our influence that people have moved away from this.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much I missed it. Didn't realize how much I missed a traditional compressed floral arch. This is like when we started the show, this is what all the weddings were doing in 2023, 2024. Yes. And now in 2026, it feels rarer. And I'm just happy to see. It's like seeing an old friend.
It's like seeing an old friend. It's kind of cozy. It's like putting on a nice worn-in flannel, sitting by the fire with a nice hot cup of cocoa, and putting on A Christmas Story.
It's really cozy.
Isn't there nothing like it? Okay, what I want to talk about too, if you scroll all the way to the end of that post, the second to last image of Jade's bouquet, because I do think
sorry.
What?
Jade's bouquet.
Yes, Jade's bouquet. Another example of, I would say, a traditional compression in the bouquet. Interestingly, where I feel like there's... go.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is my computer is the screen really blurred?
What's going on?
Does this look like an impressionist painting too?
Let me see. No?
Okay,
Let me turn your computer.
It's so smudged. Doesn't that look like...
Oh, well, it's a little smudged, but no,
blurry?
it's a flash. Like they did a flash to make the photo look kind of blurry.
I need a new computer.
Charlotte's having a stroke.
I need a new computer.
We got to get Apple if you're listening.
Apple.
Please. My family. No, but what I do think is interesting is the flowers on the arch and her bouquet, very compressed, traditional compression. Yeah. But then the cake, I don't know, you don't need to click through, don't worry about it.
Thanks.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
That I feel like is actually less compressed and more sculpturally compressed on the cake.
I agrry.
Which is interesting.
I guess that's because people don't often put greenery on the cake. Do they?
I don't know why I'm laughing so much. No, I don't think I see that very often. No.
This feels
you know what I'm thinking about?
You know what this feels like?
Do you know what I'm thinking about? How the sun is coming and soon I'm going to need the hat, and nothing's funnier than if someone joins this episode halfway through and I have a hat on.
Well, you're going to need it.
I'll get it. No, I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
I'm not ready to pull
I have my sunglasses right here ready to go.
Anyways.
I'm laughing because this feels like there's a an astrological event happening in our lives. I don't know what planet is moving where.
I'm feeling it though.
But same.
I'm grooving.
You know what it could be?
What?
The tides.
The tides.
We're right by the ocean.
Is the tide out or
Could be the
in?
moon. The moon's been getting bigger.
Is the tide going out or in? Charlotte, chime in.
Right now. I think it's coming in.
When does it come in and out?
When it feels like it.
Oh, is it just kind of vibes?
Well,
it's a vibe-based tide?
It's like a 12-hour.
Oh.
It's
right.
related to the moon. You know, I want to shout out the Mid-Coast Villager. So local publication here doing local news. They are doing an unbelievable job. Everybody should subscribe, even if you're not from Maine, because all news has to start somewhere.
Exactly.
It has to be local. And you know what they do on the front page of their newspaper?
What?
Which we subscribe to and get every week. They have the tide chart.
I love
which
that.
is amazing, because if you're trying to go swimming,
Yeah.
like where we jump in at one of the harbors here,
Yeah.
it's nice to know. Obviously, you can still swim when it's low tide. We've done that. But it's like, when's a high tide? When's a low tide?
Yeah.
Trying to go to a beach, want a little bit more beach because there's not much beach in Maine, go at low tide. And the Villager has you covered, and I really like that.
I love that. That's great.
So,
Shout out.
along with all their other news.
Support local journalism.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Moving right along. Now, this wedding we're about to talk about is another basketball wedding.
It's a big one.
I would say this was outside of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding, which we did talk about. Still haven't seen any photos of. Nothing. We got no flowers to analyze. So
That's a little nuts to me.
it is crazy. We haven't
I
seen
mean,
it.
good. You know, Taylor Swift has a plan always.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You kind of want to put your wedding pictures up.
Yeah, I know. A couple at least.
Do you need your hat?
I think I need my hat. 1 second, everybody.
Okay.
I'm coming. Back. I mean. Let's see if I can get out of this chair.
You got it.
Stand by, everybody.
Watch the cords. There you go.
Oh, boy. The hat is out.
Oh, boy. She's got the hat on, folks. All right. Pull that mic in.
Okay. There we go.
All right.
Hold on. Let me see how. Okay.
What do you think?
You know, I'm into it. How do we feel?
I think it looks great. You look like Jane Goodall, really.
This hat,
complimentary.
not sponsored, is from Solbari. I think is how you pronounce
Never
it.
heard
It's
of
an
that.
Australian brand. Highly recommend their UPF, I think is what you call it. Sun hats. Good protection. Wore it in the Galapagos.
The glasses with the sun hat for me.
Should I take the glasses off?
No, I love it.
I look
love
so
it.
crazy.
I absolutely love it. Should I put a hat on? Do you have another one?
I only have check what's in there. I think I might have only brought the Frank Lloyd Wright House hat, but go get it.
I have a baseball hat.
I don't remember if I brought. Check in my.
I'll put this hat on.
You don't have to.
Well, then we both have a hat on.
All right. Sometimes you just got to put on a hat. You know what I mean, everybody? Yeah.
Shout out Palestiner.
Shout out. I really do look like I'm about to go on a safari or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we are kind of going searching for flowers.
No, you know what? We're anthropologists.
Yeah, anthropologists. We're doing some ethnographic work in, I don't
Cultural
know.
weddings.
Yeah.
We are.
We are. No, we
We
are. Well, and of course now the sun's behind a cloud,
Well,
but keeping the hat on.
Yeah.
So if you can't see my face for a little bit, sorry.
You can.
Maybe I'll do it. Here we go. Okay. All right, we're back. Now, yes, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, we have not seen any photos from their wedding, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I would like to see some.
I'd like to see him.
But I would say that the royal wedding of the summer, besides theirs, was Knicks star Karl-Anthony Towns' wedding to his longtime girlfriend, Jordyn Woods.
Yeah.
That wedding, I mean, I'm already going to cut to the chase. I'm going to cut it.
Cut to the conclusion, jump to the chase.
This wedding was a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I
just
agree.
in terms of everything.
I agree. I think that this was elegant. It was very current.
Yes.
It was classic, but very now.
Yes.
And this feels like these pictures. It's like the Grace Kelly wedding dress.
Yes.
Like Jordyn Woods in this dress and Karl-Anthony Towns and them together. I really love them together.
Oh,
They seem like they're very kind to each other. Obviously, I have no idea if that's true or not because I'm not in a relationship. Based on what we've seen publicly and the way he's spoken about her publicly, Karl-Anthony Towns and Jordyn Woods, I'm with it.
Yes, I'm all for it.
Not that I'm not for other weddings, but
No. I'm all for it. They got married in a beautiful ceremony in Malibu, and Jordyn wore 3 custom Danielle Frankel looks. We have not seen a wag of this level wear Danielle. Not at all.
I haven't seen any.
There's been one wag, an MLB player's wife. I think her name was Kate Levin. I believe that was her name,
really?
in 2023. Wow. That's the only other one. And I got that confirmed from a source. Wow. That's the only one.
Okay.
So I think Jordyn is the most famous wag. I hope that there are more wags who wear Danielle Frankel because the dresses are beautiful.
Dresses are beautiful.
She looked amazing.
I just burped. Sorry. It's one of those ones where I was like, I don't know if that picked it up.
I didn't hear anything.
Well,
it's fine.
I think that also it looked like a very joyous wedding. It was also just funny. It felt like a summer camp reunion.
Yes.
From all of the people that we saw at all of the Knicks finals games.
Yes.
Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner were there. Kylie Jenner didn't like her dress. Sorry. I don't often say that so bluntly, but
it was fine. I honestly didn't even think about it after I looked at it, to be honest.
I actually didn't like a lot of...
all the guests were in black, it looked like.
Yeah, which I like. I think if you're going to give people a dress code for your wedding, just make it, and you make it just black.
Yeah.
Everybody can work with that.
Yeah.
Everybody can work with that. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber, Ben Stiller and his wife, Christine Taylor, I believe that's her last name.
Yeah.
And Ben Stiller, Madeline, did you notice he was filming?
Yes. Horizontal.
He was filming horizontal at Karl-Anthony Towns' wedding. And we all know he's working on that doc with A24.
And he was doing that during the playoff run. Mm-hmm. So maybe that'll end up in the final cut. I would hope it. I hope it would. But let's talk about the flowers. So I have some flowers pulled up from their ceremony. I don't know if you have. Oh, great. One? You got more.
Yep.
So they got married with some beautiful white flowers with a lot of greenery popping through and some kind of green and white-ish flowers.
They had some green hydrangeas, which
is
very cool. Some white hydrangeas, white roses, some hanging green vines and grasses. Just really a lovely, just beautiful.
So beautiful.
Just gorgeous. Let them breathe, but felt full.
Yes. I don't think these were compressed. I mean, I would say if anything, they have a 1 or a 2 on the structurally compressed scale. But these are definitely not a classic presentation of compressed flowers whatsoever.
No. I don't think they're compressed.
No.
I think these are pretty elegantly, sort of patternly, loosey-goosey.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean?
No. I loved these flowers. I just loved the wedding. Photos look amazing. I predicted Jose Villa would take the photos, and I was correct.
So proud of you.
Just want to toot my own horn on that one.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Great job. Congrats to Karl and Jordyn.
Yes.
I also like their wedding video.
Yeah, it was really nice.
And I can't always say that I like a wedding video.
I know. Sometimes they don't work.
No, sometimes it looks like a trailer for a bad Netflix movie.
Yeah,
but this looked like an old home video but like classic.
Or like a
not home video, but like an old.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Old timey.
Yeah.
Or it kind of reminded me or some wedding videos remind me of, in the Netflix category, they look like a very expensive travel baseball team's hype video for a game they had.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for a 15-year-old's baseball team.
Yeah.
We don't need that. Maybe that's a new category of wedding content.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about the videography.
Yeah.
Anyways,
who's next?
We got Mondo Duplantis, the pole vaulter who's broken his own record like 50 bajillion times. He married Desiré Inglander. She's Swedish. He's Swedish. He grew up in America, but he competes for Sweden, which, they have universal health care, so I get it. Pretty dress.
Yes, very pretty dress.
Little lace sleeves. You don't see that too often anymore, I feel like.
No, they got married in June, which can't believe we didn't talk about this wedding, but we realized it was during the NBA Finals, and I think we had a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I think we missed it. I also think I thought they were married already.
Yeah, I kind of felt like they were married.
But they had just gotten engaged.
But they got married in the south of France at Chateau de Castellaras.
Wow.
In the hills behind Cannes.
And Mondo wore a double-breasted suit, which you also don't see too often.
No.
Different colored pants.
No.
I liked it.
I think the wedding is pretty. I'm trying to scroll to find the flower photos. but it's slowly
Oh,
loading.
wait, sorry. That was for the welcome dinner.
Oh.
He wore different. Yeah, of course he didn't. Hold on. Okay.
For the wedding, he wore a white tuxedo jacket and black pants. I might go all white, I think.
I don't mind a white
You don't
jacket,
mind it?
black pants.
Okay. All right. If you look at photo 35, you can see the aisle flowers. I would actually say they're similarly structurally compressed in some ways to Karl-Anthony Towns and Jordyn Woods' wedding flowers. Some greenery popping through.
I agree.
Not too compressed, though.
Yep.
And
nice.
Look at photo 36. Look at her bouquet.
Oh, calla lilies.
Yeah, so pretty.
That's beautiful.
Simple. Love it. I like to see athletes like these flowers at the top of the, what's the word?
Mhm.
The aisle.
Altar?
At the altar. Thank you.
I got you.
That top thing.
Yeah.
Wow, they clearly probably cost a lot of money.
Mhm.
They did not do any sort of huge arch situation, which I appreciate.
I agree.
That you don't need to spend the money on that whole thing. It's just wasting flowers.
I agree. And these are sort of two columns next to it. It just sets the scene, but you don't need something overhead necessarly.
Exactly.
Karl-Anthony Towns and Jordyn, they also had a tent with the flowers up the poles over as the altar.
Yeah.
That's sort of a similar vibe.
Yeah.
All the bridesmaids had calla lilies.
Had the lils.
Hard to say.
Yeah, very pretty wedding.
Yeah.
I think I give this again maybe the same score as Jordyn and Kat. 2.2, 1.5 on the structurally compressed, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Not compressed.
I think it's good job to everybody.
Good job.
Good job, everybody. All right, George Karlaftis, who is a member of the Kansas City Chiefs. You might remember Travis and Taylor went to their wedding in Greece. Married Kaia Harris, his high school sweetheart. And I think that I don't know how compressed these flowers were. We don't really have that many pictures of them.
Based on the first photo, the first photo with her bouquet, they look kind of traditional. And I guess you could say they're sort of compressed.
They're kind of,
but they're like long.
Though.
They're tall.
Yeah, it's like a cone shape.
Yeah, it's like long.
Yeah, and then there's a picture of them with their dog, which I love, in front of this one with the with some vines up an arch. And it doesn't look terribly compressed to me. No. I mean, I haven't seen any other photos of this wedding. So she's a cool veil on with like a sort of diamond thing.
This photo, which I don't think was in that roundup. I don't know if you can see. There's a little bit from their reception. It feels almost kind of like traditional wedding flower. Like a little bit compressed, but sort of just like if you Googled wedding flowers, what it would be. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it feels not too compressed to me. It sort of feels like before the wedding industrial complex really took off.
Yes.
Where you have some hanging flowers and it's just nice as decoration.
Yeah. All right.
Another good wedding.
Yeah. I wouldn't say compressed. I would say if you're giving it a ranking.
Not compressed.
Not compressed. I think maybe traditionally compressed at 1.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have one more little pair to get to, and it is an engagement.
And I think we already talked about this. Justin Herbert, quarterback for the Chargers, got engaged to Madison Beer, who's a singer, influencer. She's on the internet. And they got engaged. There don't seem to be any flowers at all.
No, except flowers in the place that he proposed.
Yes, the garden.
The garden, which are not compressed. They're just flowers in a garden.
Flowers growing.
They didn't put them there.
Right.
So what do you call this? Just natural compression?
I don't even think it's compression.
Natural greenery?
It's just a garden.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she captioned it, "Meet my fiance." And the interesting thing about this is that she was then seen at practice with Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Which I was sort of like, oh, okay. I guess, fiancés go to each other's workplace sometimes, but sort of weird.
Yeah.
And then Joe Burrow was with Olivia Ponton, was seen at training camp with her, his girlfriend or on and off girlfriend, we don't fully know. And Jackson Dart, quarterback of the Giants, with his girlfriend, Marissa Ayers at training camp. This was not a coincidence, Madeline.
No. According to Front Office Sports, a source told them that these moments were part of a coordinated viral campaign to potentially attract, I'm guessing, more women to the NFL in the offseason to get them excited for preseason games, perhaps, or the actual regular season, which is kicking off very soon?
Yeah. Preseason, tough sell.
Tough sell.
Tough sell.
Tough sell.
Yeah.
I like watching NFL games, but that's a tough sell.
Yeah. It's a part of the league's, quote, helmets off marketing campaign because there's been a lot made about, NFL players that have got helmets on. You can't really see what they look like.
True.
So they're trying to get, you need a face of the league. You got to take the helmet off, I guess.
Yeah.
And Ian Trombetta, the NFL's senior vice president of social and influencer marketing, told Front Office Sports, on the league and club level, we've engaged our players' families and loved ones for years, whether it's training camp, weekly blah, blah, blah. We look for authentic opportunities to highlight our players and the people who are part of their journey. The content is authentic, genuine, and relatable. And that's resonated strongly with women and young fans who are key growth audiences for the NFL. So they're like, we are trotting out the girlfriends for the ladies.
Which I also wonder if part of their thinking is that because Travis Kelce, tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, is likely retiring at the end of this season, he is now married, obviously, to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has been a prominent figure at their games, that if she's not at the games anymore, what other wives and girlfriends
Very smart.
of these football players can they highlight to create brands around to generate excitement for fans of the NFL and maybe of these wives and girlfriends?
And it goes to show how off the field content really can bring more people into it.
Yeah.
I do think it's a little funny that he's basically saying this content is real to get more women and fans, but it was definitely real. And we've been doing this for years. And it's like, I don't know, 3 guys had their girlfriends or fiancés at their practice in a week. So it feels like maybe you asked them to do this, but doesn't mean it's not real.
No.
But it does mean that they are making a real effort to bring fans in who might not have been fans.
Yeah.
Which, great.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Bring more people in.
Bring big tent. Big tent politics.
Big tent, just like my hat. A lot of people can fit under this hat. They can all just dot the line here around the brim.
There you go.
Wow. Well, that might be our show.
I think that's our show, folks.
Well, as always, please rate, review, like, subscribe. It makes a huge, huge difference. And you can follow us on Instagram at Sports Gossip and TikTok at Sports Gossip Show. And you can subscribe to our Substack, which is at sportsgossipshow.substack.com. We will be around. The show will continue. You will hear more from us very soon.
Don't worry, we're not going anywhere.
No, we got
nothing's going to change about the fact that we're doing this all the time.
We'll still be gabbing, and I'll probably still be wearing a hat occasionally.
Yeah, maybe just even if we're ever in a studio,
I'll put on this sun hat again.
Yeah. Well, maybe the lights are bright.
Yeah, maybe.
On Broadway.
On
Broadway. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.